world is burning. Let's
Memesturbate.
The thing I hate most about this virus is that it reminds me of just how annoying the world can be, how annoying people can be, and especially celebrities. God help us all. The only thing this has done is make me lose more faith in humanity. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, politicians seem to think that celebrities telling people what to do will get them to cooperate on some level. I don't need a celebrity to tell me how to survive. I've seen enough of them on the news crying that they don't have their cooks anymore, so they don't know how to make their own food. But hey, this is America. Celebrities are like our new gods. Danny DeVito has a special message from Cuomo. You know what's weird about this also? The fact that Cuomo's doing his job, even though he didn't buy ventilators like, 2-3 years ago because he didn't felt we need them. Nonetheless, the dude's doing his job and people were like, oh my God, he should be president. Have we reached such a dystopian society that now if a politician does their job, everyone goes, he should be the president? By that sort of logic, the guy who serves your fries should be president. Technically, Stewie makes sure your fries are fresh and crispy and he never messes up an order. This guy should be president. Let's move on to Danny DeVito, helping me to understand the severity of this stupid-ass virus. You know what's sad? I can't even hear Danny DeVito talking. That's why they gave us subtitles. This is a joke. Oh, Danny, you took your finger off the mic, Danny.
Transmitted to old people. The next thing you know, I'm out of there.
I'm supposed to be taking advice from Danny DeVito. He didn't even remember to take his thumb off the damn microphone till halfway through the message. That's why they gave you subtitles. And he didn't even care enough to do a second take. Only because, listen, I get it. You like Danny DeVito's character in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But for God's sakes. You might have remembered when I talked about the toilet bowl challenge 2 days ago. Well, it's still going on. And in fact, it's expanding into other things.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
We have gay Shawn Mendes. Oh, Lord. The young queers are at it again. Ever since gay people have gotten a lot of power to, cancel things on Twitter, they've just been running around and abusing the power they have. Well, little gay Shawn decided he was going to go to school, sissy that walk, he's licking the hell out of that toilet. Gay people are out of control. Am I the only one that sees it? No, stop it. No more of this. No more. Jesus Christ. I bet I'm in trouble for that. I bet me saying gay people are out of control is a bad thing. Well, after that, allegedly, our boy Shawn, Shawn is in the hospital. He's high on his medication. And he apparently said that he has coronavirus. Now, most people don't believe him. And that's understandable. This guy has been doing dumb stuff to get noticed for a year or two? Last year, he was licking ice cream and then putting it back inside of the refrigerator. It then got attention from James Charles, which led to a gay fight on the internet. And a gay fight on the internet is just can you believe people are eating ice cream out of a door to get attention and retweets? Listen, queen, all right, you're not a stranger getting attention yourself, girl. You had 4 YouTube channels before you popped off. Remember when you were trying to be an interior decorator, girl? I remember. But point being, that's probably what's led to gay Shawn Mendes taking gay to a whole new level. He's just I'm going to do whatever it takes to get people to notice me. It kind of backfired because he got reported and his Twitter account is lost. So all that clout you did accomplish, it's gone now.
What? Oh no!
Finally get people noticing you and you lose your Twitter account. If only OK Boomer Girl stayed gone. In other news, because why not? This has nothing to do with anything. But in 2019, Jared Leto started his own cult on an island. And his followers call him the Prophet. Honest to God, it's nothing but female simps following this guy wearing white. Really? You want to follow Jared Leto? The guy who is a horrible joker. The guy who did a band that no one remembers anymore, 30 Seconds to Mars. Where's it now? Long gone. If the dude was a prophet, he would have wrote Imagine. I don't know, he would have wrote something we'd all give a shit about. But hey, he's a good-looking guy, and women are thirstier than men. Much more thirsty.
Buddy, you might not know this and you might not have very much experience with this, but sometimes women are horny and thirsty and stuff. You might never have seen it, but I swear to God it exists. Like, female thirst is real. Holy shit, it's real. They actually want sex and stuff. Just not with you.
You have no idea. I mean, really, would you want to follow a dude who decided to go on a 12-day meditation in the desert only to come back and he was shocked about the coronavirus? He had no idea it had happened in America. He was just like, oh, this is terrible. Wow. I was out on my 12-day. Nobody cares. What did you... Your 12-day meditation didn't even let you know about the virus. How is this man a prophet? How would you follow a dude who's the prophet, but he can't prophesize nothing? Like, for real. Someone help me to understand the logic here. He's a prophet. What does he prophesize? He will wash his hair today at 3, and we can all watch. That's probably what the chicks were saying. My God. I went on a 12-day retreat to meditate. I'm the prophet. I didn't see this coming. Why not just follow some lady who runs a psychic friends hotline? You're going to get the same level of profiteering. Oh, wait. I see the pun there. This had better be a beautiful woman. God damn you all. May you burn. May you burn. Meanwhile, in Kiokebe County, there's a commissioner's meeting, and guess what? They found the cure to the C virus. Let's take a listen. This shit don't play. This shit do not play. Nothing wants to work for me in this life. The only thing I'm going to be guaranteed is death. That's the one thing I'm going to get. That's the one thing that will come right on time.
Disintegrates, okay? And I said, well, how would you get the temperature up to 132 degrees? The answer was you use a blow dryer because it's capable of doing that. So you hold a blow dryer in front of your face and you inhale with your nose, and it kills all the viruses in your nose. So that sounds like a really simplified way of doing things, but sometimes the cures for some of these diseases are very simple.
Well, there you go. If you get the virus, just stick a blow dryer in your face and breathe in the blow dryer heat. It's going to go in your nose and it's going to kill all the viruses. Even though, no, don't even bother using logic. This man has saved us all. Screw you, Elon Musk. This guy's the real hero. All you losers listening to Danny DeVito, I'm not even playing with that. My man over here in the county, he's got the hookup. Oh, Lord, no, not Madonna. Not Madonna. I'm looking through the internet, right? And I see this crazy-ass white woman sitting in a bathtub. And I'm like, what's this crazy-ass old woman doing? She don't look too bad for her age. And then I realized it was Madonna.
Care about how rich you are, how famous you are, how funny you are, how smart you are, where you live.
That stupid virus, it doesn't understand that people who are smart, intelligent, funny, and live in a nice area and have money shouldn't be affected by it. This virus should only be a problem for poor people because they suck and there's so many of them. You're right, Madonna.
How old you are, what amazing stories you can tell.
I don't know, the virus seems to be taking out more old people than young people, but I'm not going to lie, I don't have any amazing stories, Madonna. I guess when you compare my stories versus a normal person, they're amazing, but my stories versus Tommy Lee from Motley Crue pale in comparison.
It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways. And what's wonderful about it is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
Oh my God. You do realize this is the ramblings of a rich woman finally realizing that she can't have everything she wants anymore? That's what it is. It's the great equalizer. So's death. Guess what, Madonna? If you think this virus sucks, wait till you're on your deathbed. That's the great equalizer, death. I don't care who the hell you are, it's gonna get you. This virus you could escape. Death? Bitch. I don't care how many Brussels sprouts you've been eating, it's gonna get you. It's gonna eat your whole asshole, baby. Then the worm's gonna get it. That's why I'm probably gonna, like, have myself sealed in a Ziploc bag. Fuck them bugs.
Like I used to say at the end of Human Nature every night, we're all in the same boat. And if the ship goes down, we're all going down together.
Well, Jesus, man, I'm getting tired of celebrities. I really am. This virus has just shown me how much celebrities suck. They just suck. Sam Smith, he's bored of self-isolation, as you are. Who cares what Sam Smith wants? Screw him. You didn't use his right gender pronouns. Eat me. Eat me. I don't care about his gender pronouns or yours. Go off. My God. There's a virus sweeping the world and people are still like, oh, my gender pronouns. You know, I remember back in the day getting his shit kicked out of you and screaming, oh, my nose. At least that's what I did. That's real bullying. Sam Smith continues to be the relatable hero we need, but truly don't deserve.
I am in shock!
What? Pink news? Are you retarded? Whoever wrote this has Munchausen's disease. Sam Smith's the hero. On what bizarro world? You know, even gay publications are out of control. Today, a gay person did something. It was brave and stunning. Jesus Christ. I wish Thanos was real. I'd snap his finger for him. I'd jump right on his shoulder. Do it quicker, quicker! You're stalling! You're stalling like DSP when he gets a donation. Snap the finger, Thanos. But in the comic books, Thanos was trying to kill all of life, not just some. And he was doing it for Lady Death. Because I read comics. He's so cool. He reads comic books. And he screams about the internet. I know I'm going to be in trouble for screaming about Sam Smith. I know it. But you know what? Sam Smith had his bodyguards push around that Star Wars girl in San Francisco. Then Sam Smith stepped on that Star Wars girl's feet and ruined her favorite pair of shoes. And I know, you're going to go, so what? But listen, Star Wars girl is built like a goddamn Ewok. She's very small. So when you got Sam Smith burrowing around and doing this sort of stuff, I guess it would be real annoying. And on top of that, when he stepped on her shoes and the security just threw her out of the way like a small teddy bear, Sam Smith looks at that Star Wars girl and goes, don't you know who I am? So it's funny. He's a dick. Whatever. Jesus Christ. I love this dog. This dog is fantastic. This dog is everything. Fluffy can cure. I'm not supposed to say it because YouTube's backwards. In a Kentucky Kroger, a couple was unable to get their 552 cans of Mountain Dew, and they were not pleased.
Over some Mountain Dew. Over some Mountain Dew.
I'm telling you, you're such a liar. You just told me just now that I can go outside and come back in and get the drink. That's what you just said. But that's what you just told me.
Come on, this ain't even worth it.
She just told me.
I know.
Wow.
Just give me
You
the
are so
card.
rude. No, just. You are so rude. I don't even see how you have a job.
Wait a minute, because I didn't pay for all this. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, you might finish.
Honest to God, if they want to buy all that Mountain Dew, is it really a problem? I can understand rationing out water, but Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew tastes like sugar piss. If these two really fat people want to drink Mountain Dew till the end of days, let them, I say. Odds are the sugar will give them diabetes long before the virus will kill them. It's Mountain Dew. This stuff is nasty. Unless Mountain Dew wants to sponsor me. Now, if we want to talk about real heroes, we should look at Omar Hardley. This guy stood up against the mayor, yelling at these people about turning off normal citizens, right to power in the middle of a pandemic. They're turning off people's electric, they're turning off people's water supplies, and this guy is like fighting the system there. This is a hero. Not Sam Smith sitting in $1 million home, rolling around in his bed because he wants to go outside and dance. For God's sakes, shame on you, Pink News. Shame. I'm waving my finger shamefully. And they'll probably wave it back like, yeah, it's the right pronouns, you bigot.
Pop-up that we can do better on. And I call the question.
I'm sorry. That's not how this works. We each have an opportunity to speak 5 minutes.
I thought we did.
Yeah, the question's been
I'm
called.
I'm sorry.
And
that's not how calling the question works. You need a second and you need to vote on it.
Then I have a second for calling the question.
So are you telling me that you're going to keep me from talking right now?
You've talked all evening.
Look here. You're calling me disrespectful because I've interrupted people, but this gentleman has turned off people's lights in the middle of a global health pandemic. That's what that gentleman did.
Point of order.
And you think I'm disrespectful for interrupting?
Point of order.
This gentleman has had the ability to do any number of things. We could have banned large gatherings. We could have closed the beach. We could have put a moratorium on utility shutoffs.
I recessed.
Also not within your power, and the attorney has held that that's true.
I recessed the meeting.
You came up with new rules at the beginning of the meeting, and then you didn't even want to follow the rules that you came up with.
And you took advantage.
This is a banana republic is what you're turning this place into with your so-called leadership.
Does a recess mean that we will be...
Yes.
Camera on that?
I don't care anything about this.
On that?
I don't care anything about this.
Does
We should have been talking about this last week.
Can we...
We cut off people's utilities this week and made them pay what could have been their last check to us to turn their lights on in a global health pandemic. But you don't care about that and you didn't want to meet. But every other year you go around and beg people for their votes.
Can we explain
But
the
you care
recess?
more about your relationship with that guy than you care about the relationship with the people who don't go to work in this building.
Order. You are done. You're done. You're done. Disrespect.
It's disrespectful is what you've done to the working people in the city.
I didn't do anything.
You failed to act.
I didn't do anything.
When you're a leader, you failed to act. You said you didn't do anything. You failed to act. When you had an opportunity.
Party for State House.
I don't care anything about that. You think anybody cares?
Does a recess mean that we can reconvene tonight, or... Okay.
Now there's a guy being a hero, not Sam Smith. There's also this wild clip of a naked black woman running across the street, going to what looks like a fast food restaurant, and screaming and beating the window. I don't know what the context is. I got nothing, man. The world is burning. That's the best I could say for you. The world is burning.
What is she on? I ain't talking to her. What is she on? Oh, she on some crazy shit.
College students who packed beaches and bars over spring break widely criticized. Now, a Florida university says 5 of its students have tested positive after returning from vacation.
Well, there you go. Some of the people who were down in Florida partying, saying if they get the virus, they'll get the virus. Well, some of them have got the virus, and odds are they spread it to other people. But then again, are you surprised by this news? It's basically common sense. And as Oscar Wilde once said, the problem with common sense is that it isn't very common. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Oh, wait, Joe Biden has some things to say.
And in addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are. Well, let me go to the second thing. I've spoken enough of that. The president must use the Defense Production Act. I can't even be mad at Joe Biden for this clip. We already know Smoking Joe. We already know the dude is often confused about what's going on. But when I see him doing this right now, I can only help but think of myself when I got too many tabs open and I'm trying to move to the next subject and I'm sifting through the tabs. Unfortunately for Joe Biden, his tab is an assistant that didn't pass in the piece of paper off screen fast enough. But then again, he wasn't off screen for the pass. So this was a full-on fumble. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh, by the way, the World Health Organization, WHO, that has been doing fantastic work with this virus by being unresponsive, stupid, and labeling it a pandemic or right after it's already a pandemic. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. There's some great news. Preliminary investigations conducted by the Chinese authorities have found no clear evidence of human-to-human transmission of the novel C virus identified in the Wuhan, China. Oh, really? Really? China? Well, of course we can trust China. They're the ones
that suppressed the virus in the first place. Why am I not surprised that they're sitting here saying, oh, it's not human to human transferable? Eat a dick, dude. Like, and the WHO just posted this on their Twitter. The World Health Organization posts this, knowing that it's false. Who's running this? Mother of God. In times of hardship and tragedy, there's one man who knows how to overcome all adversity, no matter what happens to him. This man knows what's up. It's Darkside Phil.
Fuck you, Jake. How about that? Fuck you.
DSP's a genius. Here's a quick rundown of his valedictorian accomplishments. He's $500,000 in debt. He has 14 credit cards. Last night, he mispronounced the word masochist. His advice for the deadly virus? Don't be stupid. Thank you, Phil. You always make sense of a sometimes confusing world. You know, I love DSP because he's the biggest hypocrite ever. You know, DSP is fantastic because he'll say one thing 1 minute, and then the next minute it'll be a totally different thing. And usually it happens within seconds. Like, he'll contradict himself or he'll fence it. With the whole C virus, DSP has done a full 180, dude.
The first death of the coronavirus in Seattle was just confirmed. What steps are you taking to keep you and your family safe? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. It's called just be healthy. Truth of the matter is, the coronavirus is not an epidemic. The flu virus is more dangerous than the coronavirus. More people worldwide are dying of the flu than coronavirus. The flu is a bigger problem. It's only in the news so much because it's the newest thing. And the news always has to go panic mode over every little thing and try to report it like it's the end of the freaking world.
I love Phil. Coronavirus isn't a big deal. The flu is worse. I've never in my life seen the flu sweep nations and just start dropping people like flies. Tell that to all of Italy.
Tip me $1 and says, are you worried at all about catching the Chinese flu? No, I'm not. I have all the actual real life shit to worry about in my life. I'm not worried about the Chinese flu. So that's why you get these people freaking out over pretty much nothing. What do? I'll tell you what you do. You stay healthy, right? You stay healthy. You don't overexert yourself. You don't go put yourself into positions where you can get sick easily. I take a vitamin supplement. Yeah, I take vitamin supplements.
I love Phil. Don't overexert yourself, aka don't do any exercise. Phil's a nutritionist, you idiot. He takes vitamin supplements. The dude knows what's up. The virus will never touch him. He's too strong. He's too powerful. He's too healthy. He's in the prime of his life. Vitamin C. My aunt's got the virus. I'm going to go to her house wearing a full hazmat suit and I'm going to hit the bitch in the head with some oranges. DSP said get some vitamin C, you fool.
Supplements, vitamin C. You know, I do basic things to keep myself healthy. You know, what can you do? If you get sick, you get sick, and then you treat it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried about coronavirus. I'm more worried about common sicknesses that I'm more likely to get. Okay? Another one. He goes, given the potential of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, are you planning on stopping running errands on Tuesdays and imposing self-quarantine measures? No, because I'm not an idiot. I'm not a panic mode person who runs around screaming the sky is falling and thinking that just because...
All right, I'm not going to force you to sit through DSP's pre-stream. Long story short, after all this, he said only idiots would go out and buy stuff. Fast forward to now, DSP's very upset. He can't go get his bottled water or toilet paper. So you're an idiot for going to buy stuff a month ago, and you're an idiot for buying stuff now, according to DSP. The man's absolutely amazing. You'd think if I was Phil and anyone was like, I need some advice on something, I'd go, don't ask me. I'm in debt for $500,000. I'm obviously stupid. Not Phil. He says, take your Centrum, Imodium AD, vitamins from A to Zinc. You'll be fine. Don't exert yourself. Don't do exercise. Hell, don't even pick up grocery bags that are too heavy. Be careful. Ask for help. Man charged with coughing in Chicago cop's face and saying he had the coronavirus. Well, it's an effective strategy. Wait, he got arrested though, so it wasn't very effective now that I think about it. Anthony Ponzi, if I got that wrong, is charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer and several misdemeanor charges, including battery, DUI, and resisting arrest, Chicago police say. Coughing on a cop and saying you have the virus is battery now. That's actually quite amazing. The other terrible part about this horrendous virus is the fact that it is now forcing parents to be with their children. This is absolutely tragic. This woman seems to be having a 5-star meltdown.
So, I've gone into full meltdown mode. As you can see by my hair, my skin is the worst it's ever been. I'm going to have to soak my eyelashes off. George's nursery is closed for the foreseeable future. I rely on his nursery to attend work. I work in financial services. I work for wealth and investment, which is like, to people who don't know, it's like investment.
I have a feeling that this chick uses her money for facial surgeries because those lips cannot be real. They're like too puffed up and misshapen to be like natural.
Banking, basically. Well, that's going to be fucked because the economy is going to be fucked. His nursery is going to go under because they've asked us to voluntarily pay our fees even though they're not attending to keep the nursery afloat. That isn't going to fucking happen. Then I'm going to have to not work and then I'm going to have to go on fucking universal credit and then I'm going to have to put fucking full-time mummy in my bio on shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a full-time mummy. I love my child, but I need to work. I need to work. Because you fuck... So on top of the fact that my roots are touching the fucking bottom of my neck, my hair is in the worst condition it's ever been, my skin is having a massive outbreak, I haven't gone on a sunbed in 2 weeks, I'm so fucking pale, I'm gaining weight by the day. By the fucking day. I can't leave my house, I'm going to be stuck with my child forever, and I've got nothing to do with him, I don't know how to teach a child anything. He's going to be thick, and I'm going to be fat, and we're just going to be weird, and I don't want to do it! I don't want to do it! I don't want to be a full-time mummy on universal credit! I'll have to go to the job centre! The job centre!
Oh my God. This broad is losing it. Like, if you're really not that into, like, dealing with your kid, why would you have one? I think, you know, I don't know. Once again, I keep forgetting common sense isn't common. I need to keep that in mind. I'm going to go repair a guitar. To hell with this. Let's have a moment of solidarity for a young man in the UK that wanted to look like a member of BST. His name is Jamin? Ollie from London, 29. Has had his jaw shaven down, along with numerous other surgeries to look like his Korean boy band idol, Jamin, from BTS. Pictured before any of his surgeries. Picture courtesy of the Daily Mail. What the fuck has he done to himself? I sat here for a hot minute. What did he turned himself into B. Arthur? What have you done? You don't look Korean anywhere. Oh, God, he's got the Michael Jackson nose. Oh, my God. What surgeon did he go to? His surgeon is trash. Probably should have seen a dermatologist. Oh, my God. It's like, no, he looks like Frank Katzenjammer from Black Books. He looks like an old lady. What have you done? This is such a... Why would he do this? I can understand trying to make yourself look like the Asian dude because you know all the girls in your area are right now hot for anything Korean. Or anyone they think is Korean. If I was like Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese, Bangladeshian, that's not even a person. Like, I'd pretend I was Korean just for the white girls that would jump on me. What are you? Oh, I'm Korean. Oh my God, I have to fuck you now. That's what I told Zeld, like, dude, you're Asian. Stop telling women you're not the cool type of Asian. Tell them you're Korean. They don't know better. You think these girls know Korean? They don't. Rice chasers or rice queens, whatever you want to call them, will do any Asian dude. Look at ST Peach, bro. Look at her husband. Look at him. He's like a sub-man. He is like feminine. He has titties. But she's with him because she's a super weeb and he happens to be Asian. It's all you need. God, I wish they would bring back the goddamn Native American movies so I could get some pussy shrapnel. Like, what are you? Obviously, I'm Native American, doy. I have to make up for my people's transgressions by worshiping your small penis. And I would say this pleases grandfather, which is what we call the Great Spirit, or you believe to be God. Watashiwa, my penis. I'm in so much trouble. Oh, I don't care. I don't care.